collection of people from all over the world discussing everything aquatic and everything else as well. So we'll wait till a few people join and we'll see where the chat goes. Let's see. So who have we got coming in? I didn't schedule, so hopefully people know. Hey, Norwegian, how are you doing, buddy? How's it going? There you go, mate. Hope you're well. Good evening, Ian. How's it going? How's the pond? Oh. So there hasn't really been, I don't think there's been much going on in the tanks, to be perfectly honest. Has there? I did trim all the rotala on the CO2 tank on, what day would that have been? It was Monday, kind of early evening before we came on stream. Replanted the trimmings, all good. Come home today, all up, floating. So, man, just not got time to sort it out. So, yeah, mate. Yeah, Norwegian moderator. Qua, how you doing, buddy? Oh, you found that video? Oh, mate, nice. What is it, buddy? I've got my laptop at the side of me, so it's weird, really. Quite. It's kind of like Father Fish followed me this week on Instagram, Twitter. I can only assume he's followed me on YouTube as well. I'm not quite sure, but yes, that's kind of interesting. And then he's doing a live stream that I've been invited to tonight, so I'm going to go in. It doesn't start till like 11 o'clock though in the UK time, so I might just pop in for half an hour and see what the score is. Who was he doing the video with? Qua. Interesting, really. Reese, good evening, buddy. How's it going? Yeah, it's I was kind of like a bit shocked that that he started following me. So Sam, sorry, don't be sorry, man. Yeah, so I was a bit shocked that like Father Fish. So I kind of hope he's. I don't know what kind of comes out of people following you and that, but hopefully it helps promote my channel a little bit. Anything new, Reese? Anything new on the apart from new guppy fry, obviously? So Dane that comes in, he was saying that Tropco have got red rainbows, 6 for 30 quid. 6 for 30 quid. So if Pete doesn't come in tonight, I'm gonna have to speak to him over the phone. Try and get this Tropco order on. For sure. Kind of I've been wanting red rainbows for ages. Todd, good evening, mate. I take it'll be good afternoon for yourself there, buddy. Hope you're well. Hope you don't let me distract you driving, though, mate. Thanksgiving tomorrow, I believe, isn't it? Sold 50 guppies today. Nice, mate. Nice. All to the same person. What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Todd? And happy Thanksgiving for tomorrow as well. Tracy, good evening. How are you doing? Same person. Nice, nice. Yeah, mate. They're the kind of customers you want, isn't it? Eating. Is that what it's all about, mate? Is it all about the food? It's kind of all about the food for us at Christmas time, really, as well. But we should have something like Thanksgiving. We should do something a little bit more than what we do, for sure. Like, you know, yeah, for family and that, we should do something more than just Christmas. Yeah, I'm good, Tracy. I'm been working all day, so as well as I can be expected. Good evening, Will. How are you doing, mate? So yeah, yeah, a bit of a crazy one. So Father Fish started following me on Instagram. Now, I don't really know if it goes to anything, because when I first started my Instagram, Fish Shop might have started following me straight away. So I was like, wow, nice. Didn't lead to anything. But so Father Fish, I know like he's pretty controversial on a few things, isn't he? But it might help me grow my channel a little bit with a bit of luck. We'll see. So he's invited. Well, he's doing a live stream with a woman as well, and she started following us as well. So it's a bit weird that they've both started following us and they're doing a live stream tonight. So hopefully I can kind of. It comes on at 11 o'clock. It is 11 p.m. So I think it's 6 Eastern time. So we'll see. Hopefully I can try and grow my channel a bit tonight before I go to bed. I've planned myself half an hour to go on there, and if it goes well, I'll end up staying up all night. Oh well, to some extent. Hope you had a good day, Russ. I did, mate. Yes, not bad at all. Good, Will. How was that? Is that tank holding up, Will? 370 quid, mate. That's all good, man. You need days like that, don't you? A collab with all the fish is a real springboard. Just joining the top fish tube. Yeah, mate. This is it. This is the plan, mate. Try and throw my little fish channel into the big fish pond and see what comes out. So yeah, we'll see. I have got I did the collab with Ken last week. I have got one coming up as well with Ron Garage Mechanics. So that help break into America a little bit, I suppose, which sounds so daft. Yeah. But I know what I mean. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. But yeah, to be yeah, this is it. Well, it's a bit mad, yeah, that he's they've invited us to the stream. So it's like commenting on my tanks on Twitter. So when I went on Instagram, he followed me on there as well. But there's no way of telling who follows you on YouTube unless you have it ticked. So when you go into your own settings, you can declare if people can see who you follow. If you've got that ticked, it also then shows that it'll tell me that they followed me. But if that's kind of unticked, no one finds out who's following you. So, and who you're following. So, but yeah, it's hopefully it'll help grow. check my second message. I mentioned the video's name. Let me go back, mate. Have I missed? I think I found a video from KFS. A collab with all the fish is a real springboard to joining the top tier. Mate, I've only got I kind of not got a message in between where you've said a collab. Said that you had the video, but not a message in between, mate, saying a collab. On Saturday, I'm buying some blue green shrimp and some female guppies. I sold my male guppies because we didn't want more fry, so the guppies, so I will have a female in the tank. Norwegian, there is a massive chance, mate. As soon as them fish go in that tank, they will lay. They will have babies, mate. All them females, all those female guppies will be pregnant, mate. If you want a guppy only tank with no babies, you want to go all males. And female, there you go. Females will turn male. So you're better off going all male, mate. Them females will be pregnant. I can guarantee it. Cheers, McQuarrie. Are you sending it over on, buddy? Are you sending it over on YouTube or on this or Insta or something? Male can't turn female. See, everyone's can't do it. Pregnant? They do. I think they're born pregnant, aren't they, Reese? Anyway, from what I've been led to believe, they're actually a majority of female guppies are born pregnant. I'm pretty sure it's the following video: wild caught rainbow fish collection in-depth tour. I will write that down, my man. I will write that down. See where it goes. No, if I can find my pen. Why is my pencil right? It's always in the same place, but when I want it, it's gone missing. Oh no, it's there. All good. I'm back. Yeah, I'm kind of talking to myself a little bit more than anything there, to be perfectly honest. Wild caught. I will check that out, mate. Cheers for that, though, mate. I will check that out. See what's. They're not slagging me off, are they? Sorry. I know, mate. Actually, saying you a bit of an knobhead. It's like, all right. That's what I thought, Reese. That's what I'd heard, that they carry the dad's sperm. And you know what? I'll bet their first fry do as well. I bet they do, you know, because it's a bit mad in it, nature. It's about survival of the species, isn't it, at the end of the day? So I bet though, bet the first fry carries like grandfather's sperm. Did that get that? Was that a shop then, Reese, that was bought that off you, mate, or is it another guppy person? Like, that's like a week's wage, though, mate, isn't it? At the end of the day, you know, not a great week's wage, but it's a week's wage, isn't it? I'll be looking at hoping that this channel does the same soon. Shop up the road, mate. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's what you want, mate, isn't it? That's what you want. Was that males and females, or males? Like a selection of males? off, he's done. Cash or credit? That's a good point, isn't it? Cash or credit? I take it it's cash, Will, I think. Well, I don't know. It's nice when the got rain. One of my bowsman's having a bit of a. He's being a bit of a tool at the moment. So. What it is. Sometimes they just have the funny moments. And at the moment, he's like proper having a go at a rock. Weird. They have the moments, don't they? I thought he had a go at they had a go at one of the quarries before, and I was like, I ain't got what's going on there. Because they're not aggressive at all, rainbow fish. So, but I think the quarry might have had a bloodworm in its mouth. So. I'm kind of hoping. I'm hoping to get a Tropco order in this next week. So that should be good. Should be quite exciting. I've never done it before. You have egg in your tank as well. Yeah, you said this before. You have eggs. What type of eggs then have you got in? I know someone's been in the stream before saying that they feed them like boiled egg yolk. I can imagine that'll spoil your water pretty quick though, to be honest, if it's not eaten straight away. But yeah, it's quite. I've never tried it. I don't fancy trying that though, to be honest. Might go on Friday. No, if you want pics. Yeah, mate. Yeah. So what I'm looking for, Will, I'm gonna. So my order will. It's gonna be quite an order, really. So apparently, so Dane's been saying that they've got red rainbows, 6 for 30 quid. So I've got to get 6 red rainbows. And that'll be it then for the rainbow tank. Nothing else. I want some snails. I want some mystery snails. And then I'm going to get 3 red devil angels for in here and 20, maybe 30 cardinals for in there to add to the like 20 that are in there now, because like you can see them just there. They are like, I love cardinals, I do. I think that's what. So I've got my video coming out tomorrow on peppered quarries, but I think next week I might do one on cardinals because I kind of like cardinals. They've just got, I don't know, they've got that little thing about them. So we'll see. But yeah, mate, so if you can get some photos and maybe even pick up some auto synchros as well. Always worth picking up a few of them. So, but yeah, I kind of want a few of those mystery snails. Mystery snails are ones like a cone, aren't they? Like a cone shape, I think. I don't know. I don't know what they are. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I think the pleco eggs. Oh, mate, that's awesome. Catherine, good evening. How's sunny Liverpool? Cardinal video would be good. I know, mate. I think that's what I'm going to do because kind of doing it as a rainbow fish tank mate series profile just to stay in the rainbow fish thing, but with a little bit of a side shoot off. But yeah, to be honest, the shark videos done pretty well for my channel. It's my best launch yet, so all good. Not sunny. Nah, it's not sunny in Manchester either, Catherine. Pretty bobbins, to be honest. Freezing. Europe. -4 the other day. -4. It's pretty cold. Don't like cold weather. I'd rather have it nice and warm. Well, no, I don't want it too hot though, honestly. Just nice. Just nice. But yeah, I'm planning on doing a cardinal vid. So yeah, if there's anything else that people want to see, let me know. Because it does kind of like sometimes you get a little bit stuck of what to do videos on. What pleco have you got, Reese? Is it well, I can't remember what you said you had now. Green Phantom on it. Did you have some a blue phantoms? I can't really remember, mate. I'm pretty. That'd be nice though if you got some pleco eggs in it. No, Birmingham. It's so bad in it. I don't like cold weather. I don't do well in it. You go, Catherine. Thanks for joining us anyway. Take care of yourself, kiddo. No worries, mate. No worries. Yeah, so right, I will show you. I'll just think it round because the tank's well settled in now since kind of redid it on Saturday. It's kind of all settling in pretty well. I do like it, to be honest. I didn't expect to do the big change that I did, but I'm kind of glad I did. It's opened it up loads, especially when now there's going to be 6 red rainbows going in there as well. So Antonio Rodriguez, thank you for joining us, mate. How's it going? So yeah, so it's nice that I've opened all that up because it has let up a little bit more room. 6 red rainbows. I will have to take some of the cribs out though. The cribs are kind of going crazy at the moment. It's like, I think I've got 3 breeding pairs of cribs in the rainbow tank and 2 in there in the angel tank. It's just so many bloody crib babies. It's incredible. It's incredible. So what if you're going into Tropco, mate? What are you going for? Are you just going for a look round, or are you going in there on a mission? Oh, kind of yeah, really, I do want to. I am wary, obviously, about ordering because ordering delivery is rubbish, but not sure yet. Just a case of going in and seeing. What do you do with the babies? I have saved them before, and I ended up with 30 in my little shrimp tank at one point, and then I moved them into the rainbow tank to grow out, and then I took them to the shop, and then I just traded them in for food. But then I couldn't get them all out of the rainbow tank, so now there's more in there, and they're breeding like bloody rabbits. So, to be honest, though, they are looking pretty spectacular. I'll show you a couple of the females at the moment because they are I'll be honest, they are looking at the best at the moment. So it's like, it is no wonder they are popular because just keep still, mate. Let us film you. That's pretty stunning. That is the female. The male is just down there, but that female is just pretty spectacular. And there is another female in here that's looking just as good as well. Over here, actually, she's kind of doing a bit of flirting at the moment as well. I think I just catch a bit of the flirting behaviour going on. As you can see, I have been feeding some broccoli stalk. That's why there's a bit of like the lead weight in there at the moment. There's my boy. That's what the video's about this week, guys, if you're not seeing it. But yeah, so here we go. There's the other one. The other one's looking way better. That's just looking awesome at the moment. They are something else, Cubensis. They really are. Kind of so pretty, but just breed like rabbits. Crazy, crazy. Deep substrate with sand, not gravel. I'm not a big fan of sand, mate, to be perfectly honest. It's just let me go back a little bit because I think chat got away there. Haven't been in a while, maybe some tetras of some kind. Yeah, mate, I wish I kind of lived near that, mate. I have seen pictures online of it. I wish I could go. I really do. Really do. I have a complete 100% alive system. It has been up and running. What I expected to see a decade after decade of food. Could I show you mine, please? Of course you can, mate. Polar bear. Of course you can. Follow me on Instagram, mate, if you want. Show me your stuff on there, man. They flare up, Will. It's weird. Sometimes they can be pretty drab, but she's obviously like ready to breed, so she like colours up massively. It's a bit weird, really, with cribs. So she'll colour up as well, and he will as well. But yeah, she'll go really, really mad colour, and she does a bit of a flirty dance as well to attract him. So, but yeah, it's all going on. Some of the, like, to be honest, they're all across. Believe it or not, they're all across from a Nigerian red. I think they are Nigerian reds and an albino. So they were the original two cribs that hit it off in the tanks, and like they're just offsprings from them. So, but they've not produced any albinos. They've all been like Nigerian reds, but I don't think the true Nigerian reds now. They are stunning. They are stunning, Tracy. They are. Deep substrate, sand cap. Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of sand, me, polar bear. I'm not. I've always kind of gone for a smaller gravel. Always. I've always preferred that. Have a real system goes actually really bad. I've had it for gravel for 40 years, mate. It's not been that bad for me, to be honest. No, mate, they're Cubensis, Will. Female Cubensis. So yeah, but the reds. It'd be interesting, mate, to see what them red rainbows are looking like when you go down there. I think they are a South America. I think they are kind of a South American cichlid, mate. Yeah, but they're kind of they're seen as aggressive, but I don't know. I don't have a problem with aggression in my tanks, really. I think it's just more because they're heavily planted. It just a lot of sightline breaks. So yeah, they might scare off like other fish when they've got fry, but they're protective. They are pretty decent parents, Cubensis, to be honest. Where are you? Where are you at, Kimco? Are you in the States? Oh, skew on. There's some of those catfish. Yeah, mate. I hope I really do hope that you get some babies out of that. So Tracy was showing us clips last night of her Hillstream Loach babies, and she's got loads of them to the point where I kind of I wouldn't mind a few. I wouldn't mind a few Hillstream Loaches, so thinking where to. I may get away with. I don't know if I get away with throwing anything else in the rainbow tank really. Once the rainbows, once them 6 red rainbows go in, I don't think I should be really putting anything else in there. But I'm toying with a few Hillstreams in the back there. Do they have the babies in the mouth? I have seen it, Will. Yeah, they do. They don't. They're not like mouth. They're not proper mouth brooders, but they do like pick up the young if they start venturing out. They do pick them up and spit them back out, like. But they are like amazing parents, mate. And like, to be honest, the dad, when he's building the nest, it's amazing. It really is. Spitting, he'll dig a proper cave, comes out, you just see all the gravel or like sand and that what he's been spitting out is just a pile of it. So they're awesome. I'd rather you expand my YouTube channel, mate. I do all right with my tanks. Good evening, Sam. How you doing, mate? Or maybe send them over to my Instagram then, Kimco. Because I'll be honest with you, mate, I get so many people coming here and tell me that they can do things better. And then when I say, well, send pictures to my Instagram, I never see them, mate. So all I can say is send it to my Instagram, innit? Everyone can talk a good talk. Show it. So my German rams are looking better. Nice, mate. Is that it? Do you think it was the flow, Sam? Real masters don't think they are masters. Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah. If I lived by you, you could have a few of mine. Oh, cheers, Tracer. I know the UK is only small, but it's blooming. It's too big, isn't it? It's too big. Put me on video. No, mate. Send it over. If you want to do a live stream, mate, go on YouTube and do a live stream yourself, innit? But no, you're not jumping on this. I don't even know you, mate. So why would I let you come on my stream? I don't even know who you are. I don't think you've ever been in here before. So you're not going to come in here, jump on my live stream, could be an absolute a-hole, and then, nah, mate. Go away. Think about what you're saying. Come back. Do you either do your own live stream, send me some videos on Instagram, yeah, or yeah, Will. Let's see. If you're that good, if you're a master, Will, if you're a master polar bear, then you'll have an Instagram account, won't you? So we can have a look there. I'm not sure, Will. He started following me on Twitter, or X as it is now, and on Instagram yesterday. There's no way of telling if he follows me on YouTube, but kind of hoping that he does. He followed me on both of them, so he must have followed my links. So I'd like, hopefully, you've just got to kind of live in hope that you wake up one morning and a massive tube has promoted one of your videos or something. I tried to just in the flow, but I don't think it was that. I had nitrates in the water, big water change. Some general tonic seems to have helped. Nice, Sam, nice. Ah, sorry, Will. So go on then, Kimco, what is it? So Kimco, I've showed you, I just whipped around mine. So go on, mate. What can you do to make my tank thriving more than it is? Ken, how you doing, mate? Currently building an aquarium, 125 gallon. Bottom tank can build a top enclosure, housing frogs and fish. Eventually adding geckos. Oh, mate, that sounds awesome. You know what, mate? It's mad, really, because I've been kind of thinking of. I wouldn't do like with frogs and geckos and that, but yeah, I'd like to do like a terrarium kind of with more like insects, like ant farm, things like that. Yeah, just something about having a full system, isn't there? And I don't know if it's because I've kind of had this thing since I watched MD with these archer fish. Kind of, yeah, it changed me, that video, so in some way. It was like, I'd love that. A setup where you've got like a full system where there's insects and that, and the archer fish can pick them off, and I just think it'd be so cool. It's a great video, that. If you've not seen it, it's well worth watching. It is, really is. I know, Guppy. I know, Greece. Yeah, people come in, don't you? I'm always intrigued on what people say. For a substrate, I only use topsoil and sand. With nothing besides live plants. However, I need more plants. You know what, Ken? That is everyone's same thing, man, isn't it? The only thing I don't need is more Anubia, so I've got way too much of that stuff. But yeah, mate, when you're setting them up, they're not cheap, are they? They're not cheap, so you can't unless you throw a load of money at it, or you've got other tanks where plants have grown and you've got plants there. You can't set up an aquarium just how you want it straight away, can you? Just want to let it grow in. Whereas, like when you see MD do a fish tank build, because he's got that many plants around him, it can be like lush straight away. Whereas us mere mortals just have to let them grow in. You also have a 10-gallon generation station for microbiology. Nice, mate. What have you got in that then, Ken? What's the score there, mate? Because I am going to start try to do my own daphnia. I do my own brine shrimp already. So what does that entail, mate? Quite interesting, because we've had loads of different things coming in, like cultivating whiteworm and things like that. So I'm quite intrigued, mate. I'm always up for like live feeding and things like that. River leaves and river substrate. And what will so now we go. Pretty much anything you find in nature. I like the thought behind it, Ken. Love Preet, good evening. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hope you are well. For anyone that's in at the moment, we do the live streams 4 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. British Standard, GMT at the moment, sorry. And that's 3 p.m. EST, I believe. And then we do one on Saturday, which is 2 p.m. GMT, and that's 9 a.m. EST. We also launch a video at 3:15 on a Thursday afternoon. Last week's video was around about the red-tailed black shark. It's been quite popular on YouTube for a small YouTube channel, which I am, but it's been quite popular. If you've not seen it, go and check it out. This week, I've got a video coming out. It's a species profile on the peppered cories. So, yeah, it's worth checking out as well, guys. Comes out tomorrow. Like I say, anyone who's not a member, just check out some of the videos. I'm sure you like them. They're all pretty informative. I use 100% natural life. Nice kind. As food, I take it you're on now, mate, yeah? I haven't fed a single fish in over a year. I have established food with leaf litter. Holes and multi-biological creatures. I have not put a single chemical or change. Let's get sick fish. Have you sent it through to my Instagram, Kimco? Else. New tropical temperature, 105 litres. Fish. So 105 litre, you're kind of looking at you'd probably get away with some small dwarf neon rainbows, and then you're kind of looking at the tetras. You might get away with, well, you would get away with guppies. Anything just a little bit smaller, things that just not going to overgrow, mate, and kind of be too big for your tank. Kind of look for anything that's going to be maybe round about probably no more than 2 inch. You may get away if you want to throw a little pleco in there, maybe like a clown pleco that might grow to 3 inch, 4 at the most. I've got a clown pleco in my 60 litre and he's fine in there. Anything a little bit smaller, love Preet. River water obviously is good for your generation station. Try not to use any tap water. Yeah, that. Are you whereabouts in the world are you, Ken? We have a bit of a problem in the UK, mate, with our river water at the moment. It's more sewage than river, than anything that you'd want to be making a tank out of, for sure. I've topped a video on group of my whole streams. I got grief in the sand. It wasn't a river set up. Tracy, some people are just, they do your head in, mate. They just do your head in. This is, mate, you know what, Tracy? This is what we were saying last night, isn't it? If Filstream loaches are pretty hard to breed and they've bred without any problem in your tank whatsoever, then your tank's right. It's as simple as everything's right for them. But you get them, Tracy, you do. I'll get it regarding the cories. I know I will, because like I have cories not on sand, and there isn't a single cory in my tank that's got a damaged barbel. So yeah, I know I'll get hate for it though. I know, Ken. I don't really know why you can't. It's a little bit weird like that, isn't it? I suppose, and you never know what people would post, mate. Not everybody is innocent, are they? I get it. I get people coming in here, mate. You get the odd crank that'll come in and ask all kinds. Don't have any placos yet. Been searching for a few. Ohio. Yeah, you see, like, mate, our river system in the UK at the moment, mate, it's terrible. It really is. It really is bad. It's oh, mate, it gets all kinds of. Well, it gets sewage dumped in it most of the time. Not exactly something that you ought to be setting an ecosystem up with for sure. $1,000-litre tank. That's awesome, mate. See, so Love Pete, I'm a massive fan of tinfoil barbs. They are like, they're so plain, but if you've got a school of them, oh, so good. I like schooling fish, me, Love Pete. That's the thing with me. I like to see fish school. That's why there's 20 cardinals in there and there's another 20 going in there, because that will just be like, yeah, that will be like so satisfying, seeing a 40 cardinals against a black background looking pretty spot on all over that, mate. Anything that groups, I'd always say, man, Love Pete for sure. That's why, I'll be honest, Tracy, I've kind of not really bothered with many of the groups since I've come out of that one. I don't really bother because you just get, I don't know. I thought, to be honest, I thought it helped my channel, but I don't think the groups do. People click on and then come off straight away, and it kind of doesn't do good with the YouTube algorithm. My video's done better this week by not promoting it for the first few days on Facebook before, like, let it have 4 days on launch before I put it on Facebook. Cheers, Ken. Yeah, everyone should subscribe. Try to get over. I'm hoping that when I come off live stream at 10 tonight, I'll be on the over the 2,400 mark with a bit of luck. So if you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button, guys, and check out some of the videos. It's a growing channel, just been monetized by YouTube, so doing something right. Just need to grow. It's all about just growing and growing. Discus are okay, yeah, but I'm not sure if you could put discus with anything else. I've never had discus Love Pete, to be honest, but I don't know if they're something that I think they're more of a species-only tank kind of fish, I think, really. Because I've never seen anybody have discus in a normal community tank. So it's something I've never had. I've never had them. You follow Father Fish. Father Fish has just started following me on Instagram, so I take it he's following my YouTube as well. So kind of hoping. There's a lot of Father Fish talk tonight as well in chat. So I'm going to nip into his. He's doing a live stream later on. I'm going to nip into it, see what the score is. 3G, thanks for joining us, buddy. I hope you're well. believe it or not, I just began my aquarium life. My wife likes frogs. I like fish. Till June, I never had an interest in owning an aquarium. So I'm here to learn and help where I can. So yeah, mate, it's all good. I'll be honest, mate, I'll plug my channel because that's what it's about. So my channel's got loads of informational videos on there, mate. Any questions, drop them in chat for sure. But just be warned though, Ken, that you might have one tank now, but you won't have one tank in 12 months, mate. You'll have at least 2, probably 4, maybe 6. It's kind of got this thing about it, mate, aquarium hobby. You do a tank and then you straight away want to do another. And then you want to do another. Yeah, Tracy, I do. I appreciate you following me as well, mate. Some of the groups are harsh. People are there to learn, and some people just get rinsed. It's like, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of plastic plants. I don't like them. They don't do it for me. I don't like sunken ships. I don't like sunken planes. I'm not into all that. But if you are, it's what you're into, isn't it? It's like, I can look and think, I don't like that. But I wouldn't go on and say, I think your tank looks crap, mate. It's rubbish. Because they like it. It's what they want. It fits in with what they want. That's what it's all about. It's not always about what try to play. Well, it's not about trying to please everyone else, is it? It's what you're looking at it all day. Which part of the UK? I'm in Manchester. It's also known as sunny Manchester. That's it, Ken. Kimco, do YouTube videos, mate. It's the best way of putting your videos out there. I don't do none of that. Well, I don't know what to say to you, mate. If you want to put your videos out there, put them out there on YouTube. Dead easy. You never know. Might make you a millionaire. Especially if you're a master, innit? Call yourself the master. Away you go, mate. I'm old school. I don't do all this, mate. I'm 51. I do it. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. Just do it. It's not hard. I agree, Ken. I agree totally, mate. I think the only way you could, I would say, no. I'm trying to justify a sunken ship. Maybe if you like packed out with moss or something like that, but no, I can't justify it. Plants, a nice looking piece of wood. I am a bit of a fan of wood, but like if I had the money and I had the space, I'd have so many different like pieces of wood knocking about that I'd just be like, oh, I like that. I'm always going, as soon as I go into a shop, I'm looking at the wood. Got to watch what you say, don't you? Yeah, you know what? Cheers, Reese. Sometimes the They get to be a bit of a pain, don't they? It's Sam, you know what I mean? It's not like, it's not my thing, but it's other people's things. And like that pink gravel with your little one, that could just bring, that could be the start of a hobby that'll stay with her for the rest of her life. This is, you know what I mean? This is the thing. Can't criticize. I wouldn't criticize anybody's tank and setup on that, because it's how you want it, you know. I like 2 weeks ago, I thought my rainbow tank looked amazing, and then like it's a bit weird how things happen in it. So I put the wave maker in. The wave maker caused the Anubius to drag that rock over, so I had to do something about that. Took the rock out, then it kind of looked lopsided because the Java fern side of the tank was high. So I ended up taking that rock out, dropped it, and now I just think, look, it just looks amazing again. It's like, don't know why I didn't do it ages ago. It's just lowered everything. It's put more room for the rainbows. Definitely, it'll take six red rainbows in there now for sure. It's a weird one, isn't it? But it's the only, you know what, the only thing I would like is a sandfall. I just think they look cool. So I'll get I'll probably get Ken wanting to give me a slap in a minute. But that is the only thing that I would like. I would like a sandfall, but like do a scape around it so it looks like a waterfall and have rocks either side. You know, and it'd look awesome. It would look awesome. But yes, a sandfall. I don't even know if they're hard to do, but they do intrigue me. Nah, it's right, Reese. To be honest, it was doing my head in as well. It's, you get people coming on, mate, don't you? And it's like, he won't send me anything on Instagram. He's not on YouTube. He wanted me to invite him into the live chat. What? So he could do what? You know what I mean? I don't even know the lad. He's never been in here before. You never know. He might start showing us his old man or something. I'm not even taking a risk, you know. No, I don't want any of that. Like, so people saying I'm old school. I'm not doing YouTube. I'm 51, man. I'm 51-year-old. I do YouTube. Father Fishy's, what is he, 76 or something like that? So the old, I'm old school doesn't wash with me, I'm afraid. But no, Reese, I appreciate it, mate. I do. Right, where we're up to. Rather than a house or sunken shape of PVC tunnels, going to a new I do like tunnels, Ken. Yeah, I'll have anything like that. But yeah, it's just I have a few. Well, there's loads of caves and all kinds in here. But like there is a couple of shot bought caves in there as well. I don't mind things like that. It's just like the one that really gets me is this sunken helicopter. It's like, what? Oh man, what will they do next? What will they do next? I had bright blue. It lasted till I got a new tank. Change the white, no more blue. It's one of them, innit? I think people do it. I don't mind people doing it. It's just not my thing. I do like full live plants all around. But I still like to do my water changes and that. Yeah, plants clean the water. Yeah, they do. Great. Still like to do water changes though. I think my fish benefit from it as well. Like they're keeping his tank at 85, 87. What fish is he keeping at that temperature? You know what I mean? It's like 85, 87 is pretty high. What's he keeping in it? You have a waterfall. You have a see. This is another thing, Ken. I'd like to do a waterfall as well. I have so many ideas, Ken. My house needs to have like about an acre of ground space just for the amount of things I'd like to do. But yeah, a waterfall would be awesome. But I like a little sandfall. Would like a sandfall. But yeah, to do a proper full-on waterfall. That would be something else. I've got a waterfall going into me mum's pond down at hers. Yeah, I reckon so, Reese. I reckon so, mate. Definitely a bit of a scammer. Just talk crap, mate. Just got to be careful for it. You know what I mean? Just got to be careful for it because he said that Father Fish followed him, but follow him. He doesn't do a YouTube channel. He's not got Instagram. So what's Father Fish following him on? You know what I mean? It makes sense, does it? I'm not sure, Will. I suppose they probably do get blocked up, but some of the ones you see, like I think a lot of the Japanese kind of incorporate them in their scapes. And some of the scapes, like I don't know if it comes through to mine because I'm like we follow each other and we talk to each other on Instagram. It's called FSL. You'll find it in my followers group for sure. Last year, he was ranked 29th in the World Aquascaping League. So that's to me, that's pretty good. So some of the scapes that, because I follow him, I don't know if some of the scapes that I get to see on Instagram is because of that and because of the World Aquascaping League. But some that they do with sandfalls, some tanks may have like 6. May have one big sandfall and then 6 little smaller ones, and they just look. Some of them just look amazing. They really do. But my luck would be they'd be blocked up more than they work. But did you get rid of it? Yeah, Reese blocked him, Tracer. He was, to be honest, it was getting to the point where I was gonna block him as well. There you go, Tracy. You can, next time if he comes in, you can let you sort him out. You do get it. No problem, Ken. I wonder about sandfalls. Not my thing, but still. Wood clog. That's the thing, isn't it? It's like I've noticed it now with the wave maker. I'm gonna have to in a bit. I'm gonna have to just empty a bit of stuff out of the wave maker because it just gets. I think it'll be easier to maintain the rainbow tank. I know it wasn't hard to maintain anyway, but when you trim some leaves off, they kind of you're pulling leaves out for the next week. So yeah, I kind of hope that kind of it helps that by taking all the Anubis out. But the wave maker's getting proper clogged up. Nice. Putting a timeout for a very long time. Good. Well, if he's watching, he'll know what we think of him, won't he? He may as well, if he's watching, he may as well go. Ken's back. I know, you know, Reese. Yeah, it's one of them, innit? You get them, mate. You get them, the know-it-alls. But you'll say to him, like I said to him, well, what would you do then? What would you do to improve my tank? But he won't come on and say what that was. What he just, for some reason, wanted to hijack the stream for some reason. Rajaf, all the way from Singapore. Hope you are well, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I had to hold my tongue. I don't mind, Tracy. You can have a go, mate. The security guppy, man. This is it. This is what we like. Get rid of the fools. That's right. It's right, Tracy. I kind of do it, Tracy, because the ones that come in all the time, it helps me recognize like my genuine followers that come in and help with the stream as well, and also just helps me out getting rid of people like him. I like your plants. Where did you get them from? So they're mainly all Tropica, to be perfectly honest. There is some Donella. Is it Donella or Donell? Not quite sure how to pronounce it. I'll be honest with you, Lovepreet. Kind of like, so the Java Fern, I only ever bought one Java Fern plant. Java Fern produces its own little plantlets in the leaves. So the leaf structure kind of ends up making plants. And I've always just took the little plantlets off and replanted it around. So now there's just a massive like knot of Java Fern, to the point where actually when I took it off the rock the other day, it just sinks. So it's not even fixed on anything now because it's that heavy. I've only ever bought 4 plants, Anubias plants, and then it's just grown in the CO2 tank. So the CO2 tank has kind of supplied 2 4-foot aquariums and a 1-foot shrimp tank with Anubias. So, but I'd buy a majority. If I buy online, I take it you're in the UK, I Lovepreet. I use a company called Aqua Essentials. I'm not sponsored by them by any means, but I've always bought plants off them because I've never had a bad plant off them. So credit where it's due, innit? This is a happy, friendly chat. Yeah, mate, this is what it's about, isn't it? I don't want no pushy idiots. Any advice how to maintain the pH in your water? The KH buffer, mate. KH buffer will help you maintain the pH. Depending on what you want to do with it, really. Botanicals will help with your pH. I'm in Manchester, Lovepreet. North Manchester. Well, I think North Manchester. Well, Bury. Pete, good evening. So glad you've popped in, Pete. I will message you offline. When I'm looking at ordering from Tropco, mate, anytime, hopefully maybe for like a week on Saturday delivery, but it's up to you, mate. We probably need to kind of meet up and have a brew or something and get an order together if you're still up for it. Just so people know, me and Pete don't know each other. It's just a few weeks ago when we first started the streams, we got a guy coming from like I think we had someone from Australia and a couple from America, and then Pete came in, and Pete lives like 3 miles away from where I live. So it's really good. So we're going to kind of hopefully get a Tropco order together and go halves on the postage and all that. So yeah, mate, I'll sort something out then, Pete, off stream. I'll drop you a text, mate. I'll have to meet up, have a brew, get an order in. So I'm kind of hoping if we can get an order for like a week on Saturday, I'd probably have to cancel Friday's stream because I'll take my mum shopping on a Saturday, you see, and do my shopping at the same time, obviously. So I'd take her on Friday if we can get fish delivered on a Saturday. I'd take her Friday. So I'd probably have to cancel Friday's stream just to do that. But whereabouts are you, Raja? Because it does like, what is your water coming out at? Because I regular water change, mate, so it helps regulate your pH anyway. I've got a Tropico basket, no money. I know I'm going to have a Tropico basket pretty soon, Tracy. I have no money either, to be honest. I'm kind of, right, Pete, so when we meet up and do this order, mate, you've got to keep me in check because I'm a nightmare. I've got planned. I know what I want. I'm not going more than that because I haven't got the room. So I know what I want. Snails won't add any payload whatsoever. So I want to get a few snails. 6 red rainbows, 3 red devil angels, 20 cardinals, maybe 30. No, 20. I think 20 will be enough. 20 cardinals, and then kind of hopefully keep it at that. You never know. You never know when you start looking on the catalogue and that. You're like, oh, it's Christmas time. That's what I'm having it. That's what I'm doing it as, Trace. It's a little Christmas present. See, I'm a bit lucky, me, Lovepreet, because I've practically got RO water coming out my tap, apart from obviously the chemicals that they do to keep it safe. But my tap water reads at so we kind of tested it on the live stream about a week ago. My tap water's TDS was 39. That's good. Oh, cheers, Pete. Cheers, Pete. Well, this is the thing, Pete. So it's like Dane. I think Dane's in. I know Dane came in. Evening, Dane. I think I may have missed you. I saw your name and then forgot to say hello to you, buddy. Hope you're well, mate. So me and Dane have been talking, and something like his Red Devil Angels are looking pretty dapper, to be perfectly honest. So, and it's like Dane said that they've got these six red rainbows for 30 quid. So that's cheap as chips, to be perfectly honest. So I wouldn't mind, to be honest, I wouldn't mind trying to get maybe 4 blue rainbows as well, like 2 blues. Just to, because I've got 3 in there. They did get a little bit ill and they are coming back from that now, but I wouldn't mind adding to them. Lovepreet, good evening, mate. Hope you've had a good stay. Come back to us as well, Lovepreet. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to us if you're not. Notification button will let you know when we come online. We do these 4 times a week, so and we get all kinds in. We get all kinds of people coming in, loads of different knowledge. We get our regulars, which are all the ones with blues, are the name. So do join us again. Yeah, Dane. How's the how are them angels looking now, mate? Stunning them. In fact, you know, do you as well? Adding you to the family, Dane. I am just doing something here, Will. I'm not messing about, mate. It's just changed I've just changed your mod status, Will. I don't actually know what it does, so it'd be interesting to see what it does. So I've just moved you from moderator to managing moderator, but I don't know what magic. I don't really know what the difference is, so it'll be interesting to see what it does. I'll buy my own. I will. Just cost me £80. Not too expensive. So what? Right. What does it do? What does a machine do? What does a machine do for our water? Because I don't really think I need it here because my water's so good. $3 a gallon. Jesus, Ken, that's pretty dear, isn't it? $3 a gallon for distilled water. See, I'm all right, me. Look, where are you? Are you in the UK, Lovepreet? Because my water is amazing, really. I'll have to buy some just like a still bottle of water, like Buxton or something like that, and see what the TDS is in that, because my water's like unbelievable. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it did. I know you kind of need it for marine, but it's as for tropical. Yeah, Ken, have you not thought about doing your own RO, mate? I think if you buy a distillery, you might as well do a bit of vodka as well, Ken, isn't it? In London, see, the water's quite hard down there, isn't it? That's the problem, isn't it? The water's really hard down in London. Whereas, honestly, up here, it's like, it's so like soft. we don't mind a bit of that, Ken. Yeah, you know what, Pete? That is the only thing in it. The only thing Manchester's got going for it is great water quality for the aquariums. There's loads do that, Ken. Our water's incredible, Pete, isn't it? Our water is incredible. No one can really like get their head round, like I say, the TDS 39. It's remarkable. It's remarkable. That's like one of the good thing about when I do water changes. It just brings everything right down. I've got a terrible neighbour. I smoke first. Good evening, Jax. How you doing, mate? Certainly a positive. It's probably the only positive, mate. Let's face it, the weather's not positive, is it? Let's face it, mate. We get enough water coming out of the sky in Manchester that it's got to be good quality, hasn't it? It'd be pretty poor if we got so much water and it were rubbish. 20 litre of RO water for a £5. Yeah, you've got to look at trying to get your own system for that, love, Preet, for sure. Over time, especially. 20 litres isn't a lot, though, is it? 20 litres of water is not a lot, really. Is that 50p a litre? Is it? Ish. No, it's not 25p a litre. Oh, what is it? Oh, Med's not in the game anyway. Never stops raining, mate. It never stops raining. It's poor, innit? It's poor. I'm trading my car in next week for a boat. Let's get around Manchester quicker. Oh, Jax, I'm going to order some this next week, mate. Getting some coming for sure. Quite excited. It's kind of rejuvenated. These Red Devils have really like rejuvenated my love for my angels. I was kind of getting a bit bored of them because they don't really do much, but yeah, adding 3 Red Devils in there as well, just reinvigorates the tank a little bit. $1,000 litre, yeah, you're better off, aren't you? Better off buying an RO system. They were sold before I got a chance. Oh, mate, what's going on? What's going on? Danes got us some this last week, mate, from Tropco. They came the other day. They're looking pretty dapper, to be honest. They're looking good. They are looking good. So, yeah, there'll be an order coming in this next week. Red Rainbows, Red Devil Angels, and some Cardinals for sure. I may even get a green Phantom to go with the. There's a green Phantom in the Angel tank behind me. There was 2, but one did unfortunately pass away. So I might get another one just to throw in there. But then, is there any point? I'm bleeding see them anyway. There's gold nugget plecos in there. That it's 11 months now. 11 months since I last saw the gold nugget plex. 11 months. What's that about? That was like £150 well spent. Oh man, love it. I do like the blue Phantom, Sam. I do. I got a blue Panac, and that's so like when I set the tank up behind me, it was supposed to be like I wanted to stick a pair of electric blue Rams in there, and I just wanted to get some like more specialized fish in there, and I did. I was getting all kinds. Getting some really nice specimen plex and things like that. And I've got a Panac, and the Panac brought something in with it that just wiped out the tank. Cost like probably £2,000 worth of deaths. Yeah, it was horrendous. Nothing I could do. I did a water change straight away. I'd thrown carbon in the filters. Just try to clean the water out as much as possible, but don't know what it was. Something came in with that anyway. Kind of yeah, it wasn't good. So yeah, I'm a bit just because I'm a little bit wary about blue Panacs, mate. I am a little bit wary. But the blue, I know the blue Phantoms are just as beautiful. Can I feed my guppy fish cooked egg? You know what, Mohammed? It's weird. So, right, I say it's weird, mate, because we were just kind of mentioned it earlier on. So I have had people say that they feed egg yolk to the fish. The only problem I have with it myself personally, I think it'll turn your water pretty quick. And so people do Mohammed, but I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't recommend it. There's no way in the world I'd be sticking cooked egg yolk in my tanks. I just think it'd spoil your water pretty quick. I know people do it though, and it is like a great bit of protein, isn't it? But I prefer bee pollen myself, Mohammed, to be honest. Bee pollen, it's nice, full of protein, healthy as, doesn't smell like eggs. So rain will pits up more, falling over the city. I think it's more we get caught with the moors, mate. The clouds fall onto Manchester and can't get out. That's what they tell us anyway. There's that many windmills now. You think it'll blow it out, but it doesn't. If you want to click off, you'll see a lot outside. To be honest, Jack, still right. So my my green phantom comes out, but if you get too near, it darts off. I've got currently at the moment, I'll show you, because they are out quite a lot. So so I've got like, that's the male starlight there. Over here, I've got the green phantom there. No doubt the female starlight won't be far away, to be perfectly honest. Let's try to look. Let's try to look for him. So like, I'm going to show you him again for a second because he's a bit turned around a bit, so you can see a bit of a better look. But yeah, it's the to be honest, mate, it's the gold nuggets that I don't see. I'm just having a look to see if so I have a redfin thresher in here as well. Oh, well, there he is actually. Speak of the devil. Kind of like him as well. He's pretty stunning. I say he. Don't actually know if it's male or female, to be perfectly honest. But I don't really see many of them knocking about to try and get another one. You know, try and like pair it up. Tracy, they're amazing. They are amazing. It's on that Facebook group, Debates. You probably will have seen her. She is a moderator on there. She's dead nice, to be perfectly honest. She does like the little quizzes on fish and that on that group. She put me onto him, to be honest, and yeah, they're definitely going to be coming into my life. Ken, honestly, mate, it broke my heart, mate. So I used well, my old job, I used to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday working. So I was off for 3 days a week. And on Thursday, it was like a bit more of a chill day. It was before I'd started doing the YouTube and all that. So Thursday was like a chill day. So I used to like turn myself around and just chill watching my tanks. At that time, I only had 2 running, and I was watching this tank behind me, and I saw Corey was swimming along, and it just kind of went nosedived to the gravel, dead. I was like, what? And then over the next half an hour, I think pretty much every Corey was dying. And then over the next 2 hours, everything died. It was like, I don't even know what it was. And 2 days later, the blue panic died. Don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. Don't know what it was. But it was, I'll be honest with you, mate, it broke my heart. It was about 6 months after I'd lost my dad. And yeah, it kind of just, wrecked my head a little bit, to be perfectly honest. And it wasn't the money, mate. It wasn't the money. It was the fact of watching they were all like specialist quarries. They were, you know what I mean? There was some quarries in there that were like 15, 20 pound each. And it isn't about the money, but I'm just trying to say, like, it was a specialized tank. There was more specialized fish in it. It was just, yeah, it was heartbreaking. It is good for them, Will, isn't it? It's just, sorry guys, I got a proper stiff neck today. You just got to watch the amount you put in, because I can imagine egg yolk in water would turn your water pretty quick. I wouldn't like to be the one explaining to the wife why the fish tank stinks so badly. It stunk the house out. So do you have to feed them like a colour enhancing food, Jax? Yeah. No problem, Mohammed. Black Ninja, thanks for joining us, mate. Have a wonderful aquarium setup. Thank you so much, buddy. Go and check it out on my channel, mate. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber already, but really appreciate the nice words, buddy. I recommend eggs more for fry. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's not I know. Oh, God. I could just imagine the smell. Just imagine the smell. I tried the broccoli in the tank. I didn't see the plex go for it. My rosy barbs were eating it all day long. One of my German ones had to go as well. Left it for 24 hours and removed it. What you'll probably find, Sam, is the plex will go on it at night. Like mine, so that's that he's on now is that's the stalk from broccoli. So like that's kind of it without a plex lay on it. So but to be honest, I do like feeding them the stalk, because what do you do with it? Otherwise, you just throw it away, don't you? But this, to be honest, normally I feed it in raw. I don't normally blanch it. And normally, if I throw it in raw, the plex are on it straight away. I blanched it, and the plex didn't go on it straight away. They kind of held out until night time. It's a bit weird. No problem, Jax. You crack on, my man. You crack on. Put a piece of tank and piss on those and munching it. It is good for him, mate. It is good for him. Try peas, mate. Frozen peas. You'll see it. That's so mad. So frozen peas, let them defrost. Take the outer shell off, and feed them peas, mate. Honestly, if you've got shrimp, crush them down and feed them. Peas, I don't know why, but fish go mad for peas. And especially and spinach as well. Cheers, Ken. He is awesome, Tracy. He is pretty stunning. He is, to be honest, I think doing the streams is kind of helping him come out and stay out a little bit more, because he's getting used to me sitting here all the time. But yeah, he is pretty cool. I just wish the gold nuggets had come out. Them gold nuggets, I got 2 gold nuggets, and they are stunning. I'd be intrigued, because when I got them, they were only like 2 inches. I'd like to see them to see what size they are now, because I haven't seen them for 11 months. So the beauty of like modern phones and that now, when you take a photograph, they date stamp it, don't they? The last time I saw my gold nugget plecos was the 23rd of December, and I haven't seen. There's 2 went in, and I haven't seen a single one since, and nobody. I do spend a lot of time on Black Ninja. I do. My L200s are a lot skittish, but I have a group of followers. Since they're slim and long, they don't hide. I'm gonna write that down. In fact, I have got my I've got my laptop here, mate, Jack. So I'm gonna check them out. I was well prepared today. Got my laptop ready. I've got Google loaded in. I have been a little bit more prepared. I just yeah. You know what? Years ago, mate. I don't know why it's called something different in the UK. I'm pretty sure. I had one, mate, years ago. Twig catfish, yeah. I had one, mate, years ago. Oh God, it's probably 25 years ago. I had one. Many years ago. In my it was in my tinfoil when I had a tinfoil barb tank. And he was, in all fairness, mate, he was always out and about. Them 2 gold nugget plex are the only ones that I don't see. Everything else I see. To be honest, the red fin thresher. I was going to call him a red phantom for some reason. I don't know why. The red fin thresher. He's out all the time. Proper, not scared. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Tracy, I did. I did. I went in work. So like I'd it'd been a pretty bad year. I'd lost my dad. Just not been a good year at all. And I met my mate on the car park who I worked with. Both drivers. One day he'd drive, the next day I'd drive. And yeah, I broke down on the car park. It just like everything had just gone top. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Will's anchoring for some of your hill streams there, Trace. Well, like, want some of them. I'm going to get some. That is something I will get from Tropco. If they've got some in, I will. Do you recommend 4, Tracy, did you say last night? Did you say you recommend like 4? So I'll throw 4 in the angel tank, no problem. Can see that happening. You're like slap bang in the middle of us, Tracy, aren't you? We'll just come in. We'll come from both sides and take your ill streams. They are pretty cool, though. They are pretty cool. I've seen them so many times. It's always like, I don't know, the loach name puts me off some fish. I think it's more because I like clown loach, but they can be a bit of a pain. Bought 5 clown loach to do a job in the angel tank because I'd put nearite snails in there and the white eggs were everywhere and I hate it. hated it. So clown loach thought, right, the clown loach will get rid of the eggs, which they did, and then they kind of got rid of the snails, and then just stopped everything from breeding in there. Egg layers just getting their eggs savaged by them. So it was like, right, they've got to go. But how do you catch five clown? How do you catch five clown loach in there? Dead easy. Big net, algae wafer in the net, in the water. What comes out first when you feed? Clown loach are the first in there. They just bully everything else out of the way. 5 clown loach straight in the net, caught. It was genius. It was genius. It worked though. Sam, peas are so good, mate. Honestly, it's unreal. Like, if you've got rainbows, maybe just crush them down a little bit, but you'll be surprised at just how fast peas go. It's pretty remarkable, mate, to be honest. First time I tried it, it was like, where have they all gone? Because they pretty much go like instantly. They love it. I do like peas myself, though, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, they are great for your fish. I've never, you know what, Tracy, I've never tried them in my shrimp tank. I should do, really. Well, I will do, actually. Tell you what, look, I will show you these, because these are pretty decent. And I will feed some in my shrimp tank today. Oh, where are they? So I am a bit of a one for biting food. Bear with me, guys. So what I'll do, I'll whip that round to there for a second. Just while I have a look for these things for the shrimp. So they come in a glass tube, so they shouldn't really be that hard to find. And seeing as I'm pretty sure I had them last night, look where they are. I am well organised, guys. I think I need to empty my drawers to find a bit of stuff. Oh God, I'm just like. So the other day on stream, I was looking for cotton. Just found it in the drawer that I spent 10 minutes looking for it the other day. Is that it? No. Oh God, I'm a nightmare, guys. I am a nightmare. I don't know where the hell is that stuff gone? So anyway, I've got these nettle. Ah, there they are. If I look in the right drawer in the first place, I would have seen them. Totally the wrong drawer. So I've only got 3 left now. They're come in a little test tube, which is pretty cool. But you get like nettle ball, and I don't know, they're pretty mad. The shrimp love them, and they take so that I'll put that in the tank, and they are solid, but they'll stay in the shrimp tank then for probably about 3 days, where they just graze on them. But they are really good. Maidenhead Aquatics. I thought they had a label on the jar, so because like showing you that's pointless, isn't it? I thought they had a label on the jar, but they don't. So Tracy, I'd love to see the gold nuggets too. I don't even know if they're in there. But we can only assume they're still in there. Never seen any bodies, which you'd think it's at least one. the water's never spoiled. So if any of them died in a cave or they've been trapped in a cave, the water's never spoiled. So I can only assume that they're still in there. I just know what, if I could just see a glimpse of one, I'd be happy. So just to know that they're in there. It's the not knowing. You will like them, mate. They are awesome. Sorry guys, just trying to catch up on chats. I am like well behind on chat. I really am. It's a proper waffle on, don't I? It'll be plants, Ken, more than likely. Yeah, I have the same, mate. You get the odd air bubble that comes out of the gravel and you think, oh, don't you? But yeah, it'll just be plants, and I take it'll be like microbes that produce gases. But you do worry. You do worry if you see a bubble coming from the bottom of your tank. You're like, whoa, where's that come from? Royston, Boyston. How you doing, buddy? Love the tanks. Thank you so much. I hope you are well. I hope you're still here, mate. I have let the chat get away from me a little bit there, but hopefully you're still here. Are they silver tip tetras? They are silver tip tetras, mate. Yeah, yeah. I do. I'm a bit of a fan of some of the tetras, mate. I am. This is why we call him the guppy man, Mohammed. He knows his stuff, man. Blue Glarus eggs, nice, mate, nice. I need to do my BBS, to be perfectly honest. White light, it's 8 hours, Mohammed. But if you're only introducing light, you need to introduce it slowly. Start off like 4 hours. Start off 4 hours and knock it up. When I did my tanks, I had to stop any form of algae bloom whatsoever. Started the lights on 4 hours for a week, and then I went to 4.5 hours for a week, and I upped it up in half an hour bits each time. Gives you a chance, then you can keep an eye on it, see when the algae is growing. My tank lights are on for 10 hours in total, but 2 of them 10 hours are an hour sunrise, so it's only on low light, and an hour of fall as well. As you can see, like now, like that's kind of the lights are obviously fading on there. Lights are fading there. They're going more blue. Believe it or not, the shrimp tank is exactly the same setting, but they look totally different. So yeah, it's a bit weird, really. Are we back? I'm sorry, guys. I think I muted the mic like an idiot. That's why I need to catch up with the chat more often, don't I? Let me just go back. Go back to everyone saying the mic's off, mic's off. I do. I've let it run away with me. I do. So sorry, Jax. Thank you so much, mate. It means so much to me, that mate. I really do appreciate it. If people can show him love in the chat, because he does often support the channel, Jax, and it's really appreciated. Thank you, buddy. I was going on about it, mate, but obviously I muted my mic, so I really do appreciate that. I have been saying I think all my admins in there are great. The support I get off all you guys is amazing. It really is. Just when I dinked the camera around, I've pressed mute. Shouldn't be anywhere near when you've got fat fingers. Or it should come up like red or something, you know, if you've muted the mic, just to show you a little bit more. Nah, I'd never criticize my my moderators and that. So they're all worth the weight in gold. Can't I do? It's twice I've done that, innit? I do it. Like I say, you just dink the mic, and I've not noticed. Fat fingers. Fat fingers. You just started your own aquarium shop, mate. That's awesome. I'd say look after your customers, mate. If you look after your customers, they'll keep coming back. If you don't, customer service is the main thing, mate. That's what I look for. To be honest, mate, when I go for a shop, I want knowledgeable staff. I want clean tanks. After that, there's not much you can ask for, really. Look after your better customers, the ones that spend time in your shop talking to you. They're the ones. I know, Jax. I do like the sound will just improve as hopefully as the channel grows. To be honest, in time, I would like to just have a setup all the time, so you can just come in and sit down and crack on. Cheers, Mohammed. Have a good evening, buddy. Not a problem, Camia. Well, that's all I'd say, mate. I did actually look into doing my own shop many years ago. Probably like 30 years ago, I looked into setting my own shop up. But because like retail is my thing, but without your customers, mate, you've got nothing. So your customers are your main. I know it sounds daft, but so many shops forget that the customers are the main thing. Without them, you've got nothing. Are you in the UK, Camia? Please be around Manchester if you're opening a shop. That'd be awesome. Iran. Oh, it's a bit far, mate. You're a bit far. Not coming over there to get Iranian red rainbows, am I? And get them home. The advice is great and appreciate the time you spend talking to me. Because of that, I always try to buy local rather than off the net. I'm the same, Sam. This will be my first outing of buying online. And it is mainly because obviously what I'm getting, I can't get in the shops. So that's the only reason. I've never seen Red Devil Angels, never seen them before. So yeah, I've got to get those. Red Rainbow fish, I've only ever seen once. And they were dead tatty and kind of my not really realizing that red rainbow fish are quite tatty when they're young. So yeah, the only time that I've ever seen them. So that's the reason I'll be buying online. And then I'll be buying cardinals because in the shops they're £4 each, and on Tropco they're £1 each. So that's definitely. It's a Saturday trip, mate, innit? To get over to Iran. Put your guppies on sale on Facebook. Right, Reese, if you want to put a link up in the chat, mate, at any time, feel free to do so, mate, for sure. Guys, it is 10 o'clock. I'm going to call it a day because I've got work early in the morning. Thanks to everyone that's joined us this evening. It's Wednesday, isn't it? So tomorrow, 3:15, is the Peppered Corridors species profile video. Friday, we'll be back at 8 o'clock. Don't forget, this Saturday, though, I won't be doing the live stream this Saturday. Christmas shopping. Oh, God. So, yeah, I want to get my Christmas shopping out of the way completely. Jax, mate, honestly, mate, thank you so much for the support again today, buddy. I really do appreciate that. Awesome, mate. Honestly, I'm forever indebted to you, mate. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, mate, the customer's not always right, as I've always found out in retail. But cheers, guys. See you Friday at 8 o'clock. And thanks to everybody. Tracy, Pete, Sam, Jax, Reese, everyone that's been in tonight. If I've not mentioned you, I do apologise. Kamya, Mohammed, I think he went anyway. But thanks so much, guys. See you Friday if you're about. Just be safe. Take care, guys. Bye now.